Hi there, welcome to this week's episode of PHPseries. I believe it must have been blessing you, and really, if you've been checking it out and it has been blessing you, do well to share with others. Don't be a container, be a conduit. Awesome. So last week we started from we spoke about emotional intelligence. I believe you remember. So let me pick up from here about the point where I said life is not fair. Like, let me use the word in our contemporary word that we use today. We said life is not balanced. Yeah, life is not balanced for you. Awesome. So the ability for you to actually find gratitude in every situation is a form of emotional intelligence that you need to cultivate, like that, you see. And so let me pick up from there this week. So let me tell you that, see, in our daily living, in a way, we've been told to leave our comfort zone. I know it's a very unpopular opinion what I want to share now, but I'm telling you, if you check it out, if you think it through deeply, you will know that it's very correct to a large extent. You know, they've told us, speakers have come from different pages of life and told us to leave our comfort zone, leave your comfort zone. You don't go in your comfort zone, you don't do this, you don't do that. And see, they might be right from their own perspective, but let me tell you that really your comfort zone is where you really matter. Your comfort zone is where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. And so this is it. Let's use this example by Einstein. He said one time, everybody in life is born a genius, but the processes of life, the geniuses us. If you think that true, it is very correct. Now, this was the example he gave. He said, if you judge a fish by its ability to swim, it would die a novice. It would die a failure, because the comfort zone of a fish is not climbing of a tree. The comfort zone of a fish is inside the water, inside the ocean. That is where you will see the best of it. And so that is the comfort zone of a fish rather. And so you can't tell me that a fish should climb a tree because the fish cannot climb a tree, then the fish is a failure. So also to a monkey, you can't tell me that a monkey should come and swim inside the water or inside the ocean. But then the monkey will do well in climbing of a tree. And so that is what our society, that is what we have been taught, you have been trained, you have been configured that, if you are not doing well in this particular, and that, you know, while we were growing up, there is a mistake that we'll call it, or a misconception. You know, if you remember when you were in primary school, if you get, maybe you were given a maths exercise in class and you get 7/10, and so you remember there is one thing that they used to call correction. So really, life does not really celebrate our failures. And that is where emotional intelligence wants to come in. Because really, as human, we have strengths and weaknesses. And so the ability for you to focus on your strength and leave your weakness is the form of emotional intelligence you need to cultivate. The ability for you to know, no, I can't do all, but there is one that I can do so well. And so the ability for you to focus on that one and say, I will do this one so well and get the very best out of this one. I remember then in primary school, when you get 7/10, 8/10, and you feel like you're doing well, and so they will still do correction. And so nobody's going to celebrate you for that 8/10 or that 7/10 that you got. And so in a way, it has reduced a level of confidence, in a way that, I did so well. And I remember I saw in my life manual that it is the gift of a man that makes way for him. And so not really is education. And so when I tell you that you need to find your purpose and find your passion, and so I believe you are beginning to see reasons why you should, because it's not really your education, it is your gift. And your gifts don't come from school. Your gift was in you before you came, before you checked in here. And so the main thing that is really going to make way for you is that gift. Now you can now grow. Education can help you to own that gift, can help you to skill up the gift and make it marketable. But really, it is your gift that will make way for you, not your education. And so I believe I've been able to let you see that really your comfort zone really is based on your gifting. What was placed in you, for you alone, by you, for you alone, for your word. What only you can really manifest. What is a place, your gifting is a place in your life where you are celebrated. Really, our society has told us, has made us be into places where we are not celebrated, where we are tolerated, and that is the places of career. Like, you know, maybe for instance, you want to study this and you were unable to study that. Really, you were tolerated in that place, you are not celebrated. So, but let's say you have the ability to actually study what you really want to study inside of you. that is what you celebrate. And so really, our society has not really been helping that. So the ability for you to know all of that is a form of emotional intelligence you need to level up into and master yourself. It's an intentional exercise that you need to take hold of yourself. So I believe I've been able to show you one or two things about emotional mastery. So we'll continue from here next week. I'll see you.